capital to this country so that the industry, because as of today, most industry are not getting sufficient foreign exchange dollars to purchase raw materials to maintain their plants. And if they cannot do that, there will be low productivity. If they will be operating below their capacity. So we need injection of foreign dollars into the system. And how can we get to that? By increasing the oil production, by curbing oil theft in Niger Delta and increase production. And by transparency in the NNPC, so that the money we are getting from crude oil export, we are repatriating to the economy so that we are increasing the volume of our foreign reserve. If we don't do that, the confidence in the economy will be weakened because people are already pricing inflation to their community. People are pricing the depreciation of the naira to whatever they are doing. So manufacturers are producing and already pricing future price of depreciation, the inflation rate into their pricing. That's why price is going up. So government need to really assure the system and improving liquidity in the foreign exchange market so that manufacturers can get enough to buy raw materials and keep their plants running and generate their employment in the system and keep the economy going. So government need to do such things, and if they don't do that, then we are not going anywhere.
All right, moving on now. The presidency has said that the government has no plan to move the nation's capital to Lagos from Abuja, and of course, we know that this is coming from the recent controversies sparked by the moves by the central bank and some other agencies, to move to Lagos. What's your take on those moves? And what has been coming from the mouths of people like Senator Nduni and the rest. What's your take?
Unfortunately for this country, the whatever they are generating is just like a storm in the cup, really, to me as a person. Let's look at the central bank, for example. The banking supervision department, where do they supervise? They come to the headquarters of banks in Lagos. Or most banks are in Lagos. The headquarters. No bank used to be in Abuja. I don't know if they are still in Abuja today. But most financial institutions have their headquarters in Lagos. And banking supervision are the one that's supervising them in Lagos. So most of the staff will work 2 weeks in Lagos, 2 weeks in Abuja, and they collect per diem for those movements. Why is that the party not in Lagos? Lagos they have a very big office in Lagos, two buildings, so to say. Why they not operating from Lagos as located in Lagos so that they can be closer to the bank? This could have been going on since even when the first time they moved headquarters to Abuja. That you have to move all the department to Abuja. There are people work around here. Why don't you move the petroleum regulator of headquarters to Port Harcourt, for example, closer to the oil companies? But the argument that they are in Lagos because most of the oil companies have their headquarters in Lagos. These are things we need to look at. But unfortunately, I sometimes I don't like saying this. But each time there's a power shift to the south, some element in the north people raise dust to discredit the government in power and raise some issue. I'm sure that is not supposed to be. What is the benefit of a bank inspection office in Abuja doing to helping those people, Gunmen and go in the north? I'm not sure any cement might want to bring the capital back to Lagos. Lagos will reject it because as it is today, Lagos is congested today, and that company with bringing capital to Lagos. No, I'm not sure anybody in the right mind will want to do that, and that is not even on the horizon for me, for my own protection. Unfortunately, some people, elements who are probably trying to raise those play politics are raising issue where there's none, and that's the way I look at it. It's a non-issue to me as a person.
All right, let's touch on this one before we go on. That EFCC yesterday docked the immediate past governor of Anambra, Governor Obiano, on a 9-count money laundering charge, of which he was allowed to go home based on terms of an administrative bill. What's your take on that situation?
Obiano, I think they left office a few years ago. I think EFCC late siege on his house to arrest him, to pray from traveling abroad, and the rest. Unfortunately for EFCC, I still don't see a bite in whatever they are doing. I see it as a drama. How many former governors have been on trial for donkey years? and nothing, there's no progress. How many of those cases that EFCC has lost on the platter of gold because they didn't do their investigation very well? I think this because of the eventual of NESG, the politicians are emboldened to steal more money to loot. There's no consequence, and in the situation where there's no consequence, there will be impunity, and that's what is happening in our country today. They are more looting the last government because the EFCC is not effective, and EFCC cannot be effective if their leader can be removed at will by president. Magu will removed by Buhari, Muhammad Buhari presidency, with all manner of allegations, and nothing is wrong. There's no clarity on reason why he was removed. The same thing, all the past EFCC leaders were removed with mere top-up allegation against them, and nothing is done. If you say somebody stole money, why don't you prosecute them? If you have put any of the removed EFCC chairman on dock, then the coming one will sit up and do the right thing. But as far as they are playing politics with this kind of thing, we will not make headway. The fight against corruption in Nigeria is a joke. That's why I look at it. Many of these former governors are walking around enjoying their loot. What is happening to them? Because EFCC is not effective. They are not effective. They cannot be effective because their leader is unpicked by the president, and they are removed at the will of the president without any explanation. I've said it. All the past head of EFCC have been removed based on allegation of corruption. What have been done to them? None of them have been done. So it tells us that, the president don't remove them and just throw allegation against them, and that's the way. And each time anybody step into that office, they work cautiously because they don't know they are going to offend the friend of the president, so they will not do anything. So that's unless we tighten up the fight against corruption. And I'm not sure this administration had the will, had the capacity, had the nerve to really confront that monster. And that's one of the major problems of this economy. The bulk of our resources are going to private pockets, and the government is not doing anything about it, and people are getting away with it. That's what we are seeing today. So you may arrange Obiano and many more like that, but nothing will happen, and they all know this. So they will go, he get paid, he work free, enjoy his loot, and life goes on the same way. So government to tighten up his fight against security if you want us to take them serious. Otherwise, don't be looking at them as joking. And welcome to play together.
All right, so let's take Mr. and Mrs. before we go. And this morning, Mrs. is speaking. She says, if she's not your mistress, why would you accept this small yam from her at the price of 6,000 naira? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't go and deal with her. This is daylight robbery. And Mr. replied, Mrs. says, don't take the law into your hands. Report all robbery cases to the police.
Yes, that's the right thing to say now. Why you want to deal with somebody? The market is only purchase and buyer and seller, and you can buy anything, and then you can even buy a grain of rice at any amount. So the guy, I bought yam, I bought to the, was he afford to buy a yam to bring to the house? But it's a witty way of playing around with words and the cartoon. I don't mean any my respect really. It's a way of drawing tension in the family, exchange their voices and in their conversation. That was a good one, really.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Rubari Mayowa. Thank you for sharing your talk with us this morning. He's the publisher of Global Financial Digest.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah.
Thank you, and have a lovely day.
Yeah. Also, remember that you can equally like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms showing on your screen. To find up-to-date stories, go to our website, www.vanguardindia.com, to find out more. I am Precious Chukudi, and thank you for watching.